Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all Liberian. Anywhere you find yourself, I'm CMKK right here making a short video to react or to comment against Henry Costa comment against our president. First thing I want all Liberian to know, uh, this time around it's a new Liberia we have, so we all have to come together and put our head together and our heart together to take the country forward. Not people be on the media, any kind of media, whether it be social media or television media or radio, whatsoever that you might call it, to come online and just talk rubbish things or funny things against our most respectful President, His Excellency President George Manawiya. All those things, people talking against our president, if you can analyze it, you feel like those people are just enemy of progress. I'm not seditious, and I don't want to be seditious. I'm not looking for job in Liberia because I'm not qualified for most of the job. That's not my business. I'm qualified to use my common sense as a Liberian to inform the Liberian people what's going on in Liberia, what's going on around, and how we can come together as Liberian to upgrade ourselves. Sometimes people might think government may do everything for you, but government can do everything for you. Government can only make a basic necessity, which is all recommended all over the world. That is security, road, and so on. Let's say all those funny things, insult, because we want to be so professional or intelligent on Hedrin Costa comment or reaction. We are reacting against his funny comment or words he used or insulting our president. Firstly, people, I used to campaign against the Excellency President George Manawiya, but one thing I realized, that was campaign time. That is over. We have to move forward. um, Again, one thing I realized from our president, His Excellency President George Manawiya, which tried to even for now upward, I call him our big brother, because people who born in the 70, 80, 90, and up to now, we have to classify him as our big brother. Any Liberian from that time you were born, the only name you can hear to make you happy when football is playing, George Weah, and so on. I used to compare against him, but his comment, all those things he talk, very funny. And when people come on the social media, they want to show to people that they know more. They not even know. How will you your way of expression show to people who you are? Angry on our president. You say you are Liberian. You were there during the election, and after election you must be there as well. You don't have to be there like you still have that campaign or grudge in your mind. Come on, man. Look, after all those campaigns and so on, since our big brother got in power, our president, His Excellency President George Manawiya, he's so humble. When you see his movement, the way he talk to people, the way he interact with people, that's the kind of president we want. President of the people. You call him anywhere, he's there. Cultural dance, he's going to be there and share with you. You call him in the church, he will go there and share with you. You call him in the mosque, he will go there and share with you. Before, we used to say, me personally, I used to say, as he's not qualified to be president, but what we need from our president, as African, as Liberian, to help us to develop our nation. That's what he's doing. So for now, I classify him as one of the most Liberian qualified president. Why? He's a man that can speak French anywhere in the world without any interpreter or translator. So he's fluent man, It's more that's show intelligence, and he speak English as well. Look, sometimes the tone I used to during the campaign time I used to say, but for now, for every bad thing before, I will try my possibility to make it with good things. Even his tone when he's using on his speeches, when he's giving his speech, is a high school because I classify him as our big brother. Is so he's using that he can change his tone. Sometimes when he's discussing with other people, he change. But when he giving a speech to a Liberian, you see, or giving speech as a Liberian president, he giving that high school tone of presentation. That's what we used to do in high school. Now let me come to you. You're saying our president was poor, or our president poor, he's stealing Liberian people money. Come on, man, for God's sake. Even the mayor car in his compound, that car was there before being president. That car alone, I challenge you, you can buy it. You join with other people say you can buy it. Be saying the man, he became a millionaire, he misused the money. Come on, man. No. That's what we used to say during the campaign time. And some people say because he might be in president, he building a story house. Come on, that house is there in Liberia. It's a picture of our city. Let's know where we're heading to. Let's support people who want to take Liberia forward. Let's be with the people who want to take our country ahead to the next level. People will come up with all funny information and put it on the social media. The man's son building house, which is have a tunnel to the sea. All those information, we don't need them. We only need it with your support. That's why Liberia is building. See the president house. It's got tunnel with positive level. It's not like saying it on the negative manner. Say it on the positive manner. See the community. He built a road. He left with the people of that community to build Google houses there. The government of Liberia have done her own. That's how government have to operate. Who those people are calling themselves good journalists or trying to give information to Liberian people, which is not true. They're giving false information, inciting people to be. Those time has gone. The time your people used to use the Liberian people money and build houses in Liberia to rent it to the government of Liberia as well. They use Liberian people money to build houses in Liberia as their own private property, rent those property to the Liberian governments, most of the ministry. Only when our pa, let me say in Liberia, England, when our papa though he came in power, he started changing those method. That's the same method our people are following. What belongs to the Liberian must be to the Liberian. Liberian people money must use for the Liberian, not for individual to build it, put their son name on it, and they will rent it to the government of Liberia or use the Liberian people money, take mortgage with it in abroad, be paying for that. Houses that are worth from nothing in Liberia, they will be paying thousands or hundreds of $1,000 or euro in abroad for it. In Liberia, just maybe 50,000 or 30,000, 20,000. Abroad is close to $1 million. That's the kind of Liberian some people want. But indigenous Liberian who love Liberia, now in power, humble to the people. Nobody, sometimes even myself, I comment against our big brother, but he's trying his best. He's trying beyond some of all our imagination. I thought before that he's not going to do or deliver the need of Liberian people. He's trying. I haven't said he has delivered it, but he's on the pipeline. All what we need to do, we need to come together as a Liberian to put hands together and help him by embracing the good work he's doing and his ministers. Not by being America or because we have little opportunity. First, let people are misusing the nature of the media. Whether it's social media, any kind of media, the nature of it is to pass positive information to the people. For let the people know what's going on in the country or in their surrounding positively and negative way, you present it in good manner. Those people say we get freedom of speech in Liberia. Nobody deny. Even in America, those insult you people giving to our president city because of sitting in America. Nobody will try that to the American government. You as an American citizen, you're not allowed to do so. You can talk on your basic right, but not insulting the president and his cabinet. There are certain words, even your government minister, if you use those words in those developed countries, the public, they're going to force you to resign from your post. I'm not talking about ordinary journalists. People have to watch their word, where to use it, and how to use it. We need to come together to join our president, our big brother, my big brother, to embrace this idea of the pro-poor government agenda, which will help the least Liberian to move from forward to the next level, whether by using our common sense, our ordinary idea. Some of us are not go to school far, but we have a common sense. Liberian men say, when you don't use your head, your body will suffer. We have to come together and use our head so our body will not suffer like before. We all will be with our big brother. Anyone, you call yourself man, you want to bring any funny thing around our big brother, come, we will give you kanya pepe. And you want to see kanya pepe? You can be in America, you talk anything. Put yourself in Liberia and talk the funny thing. They'll see what you use, we're not going to use that. But we will say somewhere you will understand what are those where you use in your video or recording a live show program, whatsoever you put on the social media. Come on, man. This is not the world we live in today. Those days has gone. Wake up from your sleep. You call yourself man, as we all call ourselves man. Come, you will get kanya pepe. I'm CMKK. I'm not CDCM, but I and other young guys, we are all with our big brother. We will not allow anybody to come and play on our game. Your brother Charles will try it. That's also yo. That's also yo. But then he can't play with our other big brother or PYJ. But later PYJ have to come to himself quick. He have to understand, even though time was late, but he understand what Charles will dream. That's the kind of dream up to now some of you still dreaming. If you're not able this time to use the other way that you used before, you're still using the media to use that evil way. Liberal men will say it will not happen, it will happen. Thing that we will not want it most of all, it not happen. What we have to do? Come together, man. Come together as a unity. Come together to be a union, to rebuild Liberia. Up to now, our mind as a Liberian is not even developed. People saying Liberia is going ahead. When you look at it, places that people trying to carry on new infrastructure, or let me just say in Liberia with new building them, they stay, I can say they're spoiling the land. But if government doing the basic, a man any should try a bit, face the Corway Road. Our big brother president, His Excellency President George Manawia, he too trying to do the same thing. Building roads in the interiors and so on, so interior people can benefit and city people too can benefit. Henry Costa and your follower or whosoever, we know you. Those days has gone. Liberia people money or Liberia people property will not be used again for your private property and use it. Look at that kind of thing. Look at that heavy corruption. You take Liberia people money. You build house with it in Liberia and rent that house to the Liberian government again. You getting money from it, supporting your children there with it. Those days has gone. People want to play on people's mind, say a Mason, and then they're looting Liberia. The Mason are professional player. The man's father was multi-millionaire from 1997. He tried little business in Liberia during April Civil War. They looted the area, but most of his businesses are in America there, where he making good money. Most of the contract then that he signed before, where people even use his picture just to put on their post, or we call it a post stamp. When they posting letter, they can post some kind of stamp there on the abroad and other area. They using the mail picture. The mail money still coming. That's why I gave you reference. The mail car alone that park in his compound. You can buy it, you and your follower, you can buy it, and then you call in a poor man. Who you are? Wake up from your sleep, man. I know you're sleeping. Liberal people, let's come together. I know some people will understand my message because I don't want to make the message too long. I get many things to talk, but I don't want to make it too long. Let me just stop here, and I want people to come and comment on the video and share it so Liberian people can see it that already the young boy are ready to be with their big brother, and we are definitely ready. We will be with him. Whosoever want to try it, come. We'll give you Kanya Pepe. Thank you very much. May God bless our country, Mama Liberia. Share the video. When you see the video, share it. Make your comment on it. Don't think about me, but think about the little messages that in the message. Thank you. Once again, I'm CMKK.